Summary of Oedipus at Colonus by Sophocles. The first scene of the play takes place in the Grove of the Furies at Colonus, which is located near Athens. It has been a few years since Oedipus was kicked out of Thebes, the city he used to rule. He looks terrible now, he's blind, walks funny, and is dressed in rags. His daughter Antigone is behind him. They take a break in the grove. A Colonus person walks by and tells them they need to leave because they are on the Furies' holy land. Oedipus, on the other hand, thinks that this grove was meant to be the place where his life ends. When more people from the city, the chorus, arrive, Oedipus tells them to call the king of Athens, Theseus. People in the chorus are scared when they find out who Oedipus is. They tell him to leave before he destroys their city. Oedipus tries to get them to understand that his famous, horrible actions were done without meaning to. The crowd agrees to wait for Herodotus. Ismene, Oedipus's other daughter, brings news from Thebes before the king gets there. The city is being fought over by Oedipus's two sons. His younger brother Eteocles sent Polynices away, but he has built an army in Argos and is getting ready to attack Thebes. She says that the leaders of Thebes want Oedipus to come back, but they want to keep him at the city's edge because the oracles say that he will keep Thebes safe. The Thebans want to use Oedipus in this way, which makes him very angry. While they wait for the king, he reluctantly tells the chorus about the great things he did, like killing his father and marrying his mother. He protects himself again by saying that he didn't know he did any of these terrible things. Theseus is nice to Oedipus when he gets there. Theseus should let Oedipus stay in Athens for safety, and he should be buried at Colonus. Oedipus says that his tomb will bless and protect Athens. Oedipus is welcome to stay, and Theseus promises that no one will take him away against his will. Creon comes from Thebes after Theseus leaves. He says it hurts him to think about Oedipus's bad luck and now he wants to convince Oedipus to go back to Thebes. In a rage, Oedipus says no. He says that he is being used as a pawn in the power struggle in Thebes and that the people who have ignored his pain for years don't really want him there. Antigone and Ismene are being held hostage by Creon's guards so that they can get Oedipus to join them. The chorus calls for help when Creon tries to grab Oedipus by force. Theseus gets there just in time to stop Creon from taking Oedipus, and he then sends his army after the people who took him. Soon, Theseus comes back with Oedipus's girls, who are not hurt. Oedipus thanks Theseus. Phineus, Oedipus's son, comes to see his dad. He doesn't want to talk to him, but Antigone and Theseus get him to listen. Polynices feels bad about not taking care of his father for a long time. He also says that the oracles have said that Oedipus will win the upcoming fight, no matter which side he supports. He then asks his father for help. Polynices not helping Oedipus while he was in exile gets a curse from Oedipus. He is then sent away with a prophecy. Polynices will fail in his attack on Thebes, and the two brothers will die in battle. He tells his sisters that they should bury him properly if Oedipus's prophecy comes true before he goes. When a rain starts, Oedipus knows it's time for him to die. He sends for Theseus and, when the king gets there, tells Theseus that Oedipus will be a great security for the city of Athens if the king keeps the location of Oedipus's grave a secret. The king, his daughters, and a small group of servants are led out of the grove by Oedipus. Not long after that, a runner comes back to tell them that Oedipus has died. His girls said goodbye to him and got his blessing, then he told everyone but Theseus to leave. When they turned around, Oedipus was gone, and Theseus had his eyes closed as if he had seen something magical. Antigone and Ismene go back to the grove to mourn their father. Theseus agrees to send them back to Thebes, where they will attempt to stop the upcoming fight, despite the fact that he will not disclose the site of the tomb where their father was buried.
About the author. Sophocles, who is considered as one of the three greatest playwrights in the history of classical Greek theater, was a well-respected Athens citizen who served in both political and military positions in the 5th century BCE. He was a friend of Pericles and Herodotus. In 468 BCE, he beat the author Aeschylus to win a prize in painful theater at Athens. This made him famous. He wrote more than 100 plays and won first place in 24 contests, but only 7 of them have been preserved to this day. His 3 plays about Thebes are Antigone, Oedipus Rex, and Oedipus at Colonus. Electra, Philoctetes, and Trachinian Women are the other full works by Sophocles that have been found. People say that he changed Greek theater by adding a third actor, reducing the chorus's part, and focusing more on how the characters' growth.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.